Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Dara Renanda P. People usually call me Dara Nanda, but my close friend, my family call me Nanda. In here, I want to tell to you about 6K success of online and blended learning. Before I tell it, I want to explain to you the differences between online learning and blended learning. Online learning and blended learning are same. They both of it are same in online, but the difference is blended learning are two-way. There is a two-way interaction, but online learning are on is only one-way interaction. Two-way interaction is mean like face to face, but in online, like mixing between daring and luring. We know that daring is online, luring and online. Now in blended learning, there are mixing become one. Like there is a two-way interaction in a learning. Like there is a teacher and student, or tutor with student, or interaction with student with other student. But if online learning is only one way, like the teacher give material or give assignment in online, then after that the student can access it anytime anywhere as much as possible or whatever they want. But if in blended learning, they can talk, they can asking what they didn't understand it, or they can interact in they can talking with other. So that's why the point is, if online learning are one-way interaction, but if blended learning are two-way interaction, there's the differences. And now let's move to our topic. I want to explain about 6K success of online and blended learning. The first K is learner-centered education, and the second is collaborative interactive learning. The second is collaborative and interactive learning. The third is metacognitive awareness, and four is increased flexibility, 5 immediate feedback, and 6 multimodal content. And the first case are learner-centered education. Learner-centered education is mean like in a classroom there is a focus on student, not in teacher anymore. We know that before it, if in a real life or in a luring, teacher are always in a dominant, but this is different. Learner as dominant, it's mean learner is student is a dominant. They can, so teacher is as only as a tutor or facilitator. So like in this case, learner center education are create opportunities for students to teach each other or answer their friend question and having present that the result of their work. So we know that if they having a present or presentation of the result of they have work, they can improve their public speaking. We know that in real life, if public speaking is really important. So in this way, it's mean like they can create their own way to learning. So teacher as only as tutor and facilitator, and move to second case are about collaborative and interactive learning. Collaborative, we know that collaborative is like teamwork or using a group discussion. Like in learning, there is a discussion with their friend, not individual. So from discussion or from teamwork, it can make them to solve problems, complete text, and also they can learn new concept. Because they must collaborate as group to understand the concept what they have going to learn or what they got from learn. And from the simple way, it can make the student more interactive, because we know that every student have their own way thinking. Every student have a different way to think, and it can make the student more respect with others, they can respect with others thinking, so they will get more understanding as a group than individual again. So they can having a result of learning as a group, not an individual anymore. And the third is about metacognitive awareness. Metacognitive awareness is like one strategy of thinking. We can call it like thinking of thinking. It enables students to be more mindful of what they doing, why they doing, and how the skill they have learned are useful in a different situation. Like this is like the strategic of what they have to think. It's mean like why I do this, why why I do this, what should I do, like it's strategic to thinking of thinking. And the fourth is about increased flexibility. We know that as a teacher, increased flexibility is mean to respond the different student abilities, needs, and interests. If we are inflexible, we must be fine that the student are unable to follow exactly what we are trying to teach them. So is not suitable to their specific need. In addition, means that learner can adapt their learn way day by day, or they can improve new ways to solve problem or something that they never expected before. So flexibility is like uh, they can improve from flexibility learning, they can improve their skill, they can improve their skill, or they can get how to solve problem, or how to handle that something that something that they never know before. So they can handle it well, or they can handle it better than yesterday, like that. So because of flexibility, learning this. And the five is about metacognitive awareness. I'm sorry. Five is immediate feedback. Immediate feedback is a like response to learner action in a learning. It can help students deeper in their understanding. For example, like feedback of their task, or they after have submitted article, or anything else, like. So if as a teacher we give it feedback to them, it can boost the student confidence and help them to feel able to improve experiment strategic what they have used, so they can improve again, they can gain. If we give a immediate feedback, oh, this is good, or but you should complete with blah 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 blah, it can make them more confident, or they can create that something better than before, or like um they can we can help them to, if they feel difficult from feedback, they know that, or they know, or they realize that, oh yes, this is a great, or oh, I see, I understand. That's about immediate feedback. And the last is about multimodal content. In multimodal content, we know that multi, it's mean like more than one. Multimodal content is like style. So multimodal content in online and blended learning is mean in a learning we have more than two style of learning. So so we can create our learning, we can create, when we have learned, we can create that is more than one style. Yes, we can create it more than one style, or we can mixing with other styles, or we can use two or three model style, I mean. 2 or 3 style, because if using multimodal, it's not a board anymore, because we can mixing or everything that we make, and we, it's like flexibility. If everything that we wants to learn, we can choose, we can choose it, whatever we want. So, and I think after I have explained it, that's all about 6 case success of online and blended learning. And I want to repeat again. The first is learner centered education. This is a focus on student. And the second is collaborative and interactive learning. The third is metacognitive awareness. 4 is increased flexibility. And 5, immediate feedback, like what I have explained before. And the last is multimodal content. And that's all for me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.